Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we are here in the Chris Bergeron studio, ready to give you another episode of Talking Real Estate. Before we do, tell us, where are you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from? Are you coming from the western shores of Muskegon, Michigan? Are you down in lovely Monroe enjoying the property tax breaks? Are you up in Flint? Please don't drink the water. Where are you coming in from? Throw it in the chat for us, guys. Where are you coming in from? Where are you tuning in from today? Throw it in the chat if you would, please. Where is everybody tuning in? Where is everyone tuning in from tonight? Spelling is sometimes not my thing. Coming from the countdown. Oh, countdown. What do you mean? There she is, Pat Neese, the good neighbor. I was in your hood today, guys. I was on Catherine Street. I was in your hood today. So let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Scott, and I'm talking real estate. The title of today's show is Change Gonna Come? Because there seems to be some changing winds in the market these days, and I'll talk you through that in the deep dive. This is episode 124. We have my good friend Mike McLaughlin ready to rock and roll. He's straight from New York. He did a couple episodes on Broadway. Holy smoke, Kathy Wilkowitz talking in from Vegas. Very nice. Shelly Gambino from the wonderful city of Dogbone Heights. Steve Kreitz, a little bit delayed. It's the best I can do, my friend, the best I can do. But I'm loving this. Checking in from Vegas. That's how crazy the show. We're going nationwide, ladies and gentlemen. Going nationwide. So that's how that is. Now, I want to start off with something simple and go back to a little bit of roots here. But wait, there's more. So 75 hard is not Chris Wojcicki in the house. Yes, we can see you. 75 hard is not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. After doing some further reading, I've realized that there's 4 phases to 75 hard. 75 hard, the original one, the 75 day one is just a boot camp. The next one is called phase 1, and it sucks even more. Now there's 8 things to do instead of 5, and they're hard as all get out. So today is my first day. I'm going to try to get through 30 days of this ridiculousness. If you think I'm going to do it, give me a little hell yeah in the chat, please. If you think I can make it happen 30 days of 75 hard again for 30 days, give me a hell yeah in the chat. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. We'll see what happens. Now, straight from Broadway shows and where everything goes, our good friend Mike McLaughlin in the house. Brother, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, Scotty? How's it going, guys?
Yeah, I'm telling you what. So you in that New York state of mind or what?
Well, yeah, we had a great trip to New York. I got some video I can share with you guys in a couple minutes here. But yeah, we saw Wicked on Broadway. And I had seen Wicked in Toledo. And I don't know, but on Broadway, it was just a different experience. There's a couple other shows I wish we would have been able to see. But yeah, we had a great time in New York. The kids from Carlson High School down in Gibraltar got a chance to play on the dock out off by the USS Intrepid and the USS Growler, a World War II submarine, and a World War II and Korea aircraft carrier. And we got to tour those. So I got to take front and center, giving the kids a tour of both the submarine and the aircraft carrier, pointing out stuff to them. And so that was fun, but yet also anxiety-ridden at the same time.
I bet. So, Michael, tell me, here's one of those things that I want to...
Well, hold on. Pause for a second. I want to tell you about my program, 75 Easy.
How is 75 Easy?
Dude, let me tell you, 75 Easy is really easy. And then guess what? The next 30 days, easier.
That's great.
Michael. Easier. They call that phase none. You call yours phase 1. We call ours phase none.
Phase none, baby. You heard it here first. 75 Easy with Mike McLaughlin. So, Michael, did we make up a special dinner today?
Well, yesterday.
Don't tell us if it's something.
Oh, okay. Well, technically, today's dinner is the same dinner as 2 days ago. So it's not a leftover as much as I made extra, and I'll explain it after we get some guesses in. So we'll give people.
So what's for dinner, ladies and gentlemen? If you're new to the show, what's for dinner in the McLaughlin house?
Steve says he's in for 75 easy with me.
That's right. If you want simple meal planning, McLaughlin's got it. So what do you think, guys? What's for dinner? And Michael, give us some warm colds too, okay?
Yeah, let me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen here. Is that Mom?
Yep, she says spaghetti.
She nailed it.
Spaghetti in the first try. God dang it, she knows you well.
It's because what I did is I made a lot of extra sauce, and then I made the noodles that we had on that night. And then you got the sauce in reserve, and you just need to bust out some noodles. Couldn't be easier.
So real quick, let's go to Kathy Cordy. She said Tina salad. Tina, listen there, Kath. This is a kid's show. Okay, there's kids watching this show. So let's keep it clean. Okay?
Yeah,
keep
come on that.
Little chicken Alfredo for my good friend Steve Kreitz and meatloaf to round it out. So Janine McKay says spaghetti is always better the second date. I will tell you this, guys. I went downtown to see something in one of the theaters down there, and I went to that Mom's Spaghetti, that M&M place. My buddy freaking said it was terrible. I didn't have to enjoy it, but I didn't have the chance to try it because I was doing ridiculous stuff diet-wise, but he said it wasn't worth it. So Mom's Spaghetti downtown, don't waste your money. Kenny says, I was at the eye doctor. I can't see anything. Give me a break. Michael, you got a little video for us?
Yeah, this is, I'll show a couple minutes of the Carlson High School, Oscar J. Carlson High School performance on the dock there by the USS Intrepid. I can show, this is the video that I took, and as a chaperone and having been a Navy guy myself, I looked around and looked for the great vantage point and got a really good video for us to share with the other parents. So yeah, I can share that, play a couple minutes of the band under direction of Mr. Brockington.
All right, show us. Let us see. Let us see a little New York band action. Let's see.
Is that up on the screen right now, or do we have to change the screen? I think you have to. There we go. All right, so this is the dock itself there. If you see in the background, that's the gangplank on the aft end to the USS Intrepid. And then I'm on the forward gangplank to the USS Intrepid there videoing. So here we go.
Very cool. Now, what song are they playing, Mike?
America.
Very cool. America, America.
So Tommy's in the back there on the biggest bass drum. This should be his last performance on the bass drum as he's moving up to the quads next year.
Really?
Yep.
It's a big power move there, buddy.
Yep. And then I'll skip to the end after they finish America.
So this was it. This was it in New York Harbor, yes?
Yeah, they played for about 20 minutes. I'm not real familiar with New York. I think that this would have been the East River, or I don't know. Oh, there's the missus.
Yeah, she's tooting her horn, guaranteed.
So there's the percussion group there.
They're working the drums, babe. Work those drums like a part-time job.
All right, so let me skip to the end here. What they're playing here is they're playing the Time Warp.
Oh, the Time Warp from the what do you call it?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Look at the tuba running around.
I should have been a tuba player, Michael. I should have been a tuba player.
This is a lot of fun. The kids have a lot of fun with this song. They played this a lot last year during the football season. At halftime, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. All right, Michael, let's cut to the chase on this. Ready? Give me a
Yes,
restaurant.
sir.
Give me a restaurant you loved.
Oh, in New York?
Yep.
Well, the only one that really stands out to me was we went to Jack's Pizzeria. I think it was Jack's Pizzeria, and that was a really good pizza place. We had some excellent food there. I tell you, it was such a whirlwind. We were pretty much just eating whatever was on the fly. So that was probably the only time that we ate at a specific place for the sake of eating. Oh, I take that back. We ate at an Italian place on the last day there in Little Italy, so that was really good. But I can't recall the name of it though. But it was a place in Little Italy. Little Italy. We had um, chicken parmesan and noodles. Oh, excellent.
There you go. There you go. So tell me, Michael, give me a little bit of mortgage update these days. What's going on in that world?
Yeah, the Federal Reserve has made a recent 3/4 of a point adjustment, which was kind of the sweet spot. They felt like there'd be a negative reaction, whether they did less or more than that. So they went with what was expected, which is really what the market wants. Just go with what's expected. So, I mean, we're seeing some initial decent results on inflation from that. So we're hoping that these last couple, two or three adjustments that the Fed has made is doing what they're intended to bring down inflation. We really won't know for 2 to 3 weeks when that next index comes out to let us know what the cost of things are. And so, the rates have adjusted accordingly to what the Fed has done. So rates have already adjusted. They've settled down a little bit, so that helps. And you'll have to let us know. Are you seeing a little bit less of the over asking price offers? I think it's still pretty consistent. We're seeing still a lot of over asking offers, aren't we?
Yeah, and I'm going to get into that too a little bit here, but just I wanted to get your take as far as, so you think this thing will start cutting some of that inflation out, like gas prices come down and things like that? Are you thinking?
Yeah, I think that gas prices have already come down. I think they said, I don't know if it was 9 cents or 18 cents in the last week. So they already are starting to trend downward. We just got to hope that it's a trend.
Yeah.
It's not just something that starts and stops or goes back up. So I'm hopeful that the 75 basis points that the Fed Reserve made starts to have that effect on inflation. Now you got to remember these cuts have a 4 to 6 month lag time before we actually see what happens to the economy due to the cuts or the raises in this case. But the point is that there's reaction by the drivers and movers in the market. They feel like it's a positive move. It was what they expected. The market seems to be settling down a little bit. Whether stocks are settling down a little bit, bonds are settling down a little bit. So in general, we've got our fingers crossed, and we're hoping that these are pushing us in the right direction.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Mike McLaughlin here. If you think you want lower gas prices, give me a hell yeah in the check. Give me a hell yeah in the check. Because I'll tell you what, Mike, I went this weekend to fill up my tank. $175 for that truck. $175.
Yeah. When you funny thing is when you go to Sam's Club, it only lets you charge $125. And with the gas prices today, you think they probably need to change that limit because my truck, it's never going to be full at 125.
Yeah. Give me some hell yeahs. You want lower gas prices? Give me some hell yeahs, ladies and gentlemen, because that's a big deal for us. God dang it.
Well, and there's talk of them suspending doing a 3-month moratorium on the 18-cent federal gas tax. So that could help too.
You ain't gonna see that, brother. They want to reach.
That's right, and that's the thing. If they do cut it, it's just going to get caught up in the middle anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, my friend. Well, listen, you are the best. Recover from your jet lag in New York, and I will talk to you next week.
Peace.
Guys, give Mike a little round of applause. Give him a little Mike chant for us. Give me a check 1, 2, Mike chant, please, if you would in the chat. A little Mike on the way out, if you wouldn't mind. Let's see if we get a little love. Michael, be good, my friend.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
God, you can always count on Mike McLaughlin for some good stuff. So there we go. Now we're getting some love coming through. See? It's peace. Chris Wojcinski throwing the peace out. Look at all the love for that guy. I'm telling you, he is the best there is in mortgage business. The best, the only preferred lender of the Bergeron team. The only one. Melissa, thank you very much. I'll take it. I'll even give you a little spinner. I'll watch this, kiddo. Look at this little spinner. Look at that. How thin that is. Little ballerina twist for you, kid. Little ballerina twist for you there. All right. So let me ask this question, because another thing that's driving people crazy. Okay? Another thing that's driving people crazy. How hot did it feel outside today? Or how hot does it still feel? Okay. I was chatting with somebody today and I said, I don't mind if it's warm middle of the day, but it's 6:30 at night. I was coming to the Chris Bergeron studio. It was 91 degrees. It's hot as hell. So tell me, folks, how hot did it feel out there today? How hot did it feel out there today? Put in the chat when you felt. I'll tell you right now, I think it was Satan walking down the street just staring at me because it was hot. Hot, hot, hot. How hot do you feel it was? Tell me in the chat, please. How hot do you feel it was? Put it in the chat for us. Let me see. Any getting all the vitamin D? Look at Janine McKay says loving it. Getting all the vitamin D she can. Kathy, 106 degrees. Come on, girl. 106. It's hot, but it's breezy. Is that like it's a dry heat? Is that what that means? Like a dry heat? Let's see what we got. Working in this heat all day on the back porch. It is hot. It's hot. Not so bad. Though we're headed to the airport now, head home. We can't wait to see you, Kat. We can't wait to see you. I talked to your future daughter-in-law today, and she can't wait to see you either. Never as hot as the restaurant, 8 layers. Yes, you're sure, absolutely. Oh, Chris Wojcicki throwing the nudity thing out there. If I'm telling you, you must be on a nude beach there on Gridley Park. I'm telling you what. All right. So, guys, let's get into the skinny, the deep dive of today. Change going to come. Now, I am as honest as they come, especially in real estate. Okay. You will not find a more honest person than myself. I'm going to say it myself, and other people are going to say that's probably true. Okay, I'll probably get a couple of those in the chat. Change is coming. And let me break it down this way. The very first thing that I saw that tells me the market is starting to change is about 2 weeks ago, I saw tons and tons and tons of price reductions. Anytime a price reduction happens, in the house I showed, the program showing time will go, price has been adjusted to this price. So I'll get tons of notifications like that. I got a bazillion of them the last 2 weekends. I mean, I'm talking about a bazillion of them. So, and I even made one on a property of my own, which I haven't done in at least a year, maybe 2 years. Okay. Property on Stanford now, the grocery outside Denver Heights. Yeah, it definitely is changing out there. Now, other things that I'm seeing a change that are telling me change is coming. The rate, right? Rates went from, I know Mike was talking some good positive things about what rates are going to do with inflation, but rates went from 2.5, 3 to now they're at 5, 6, somewhere in that ballpark. So what that does, guys, here's what that does. That will make it at least a little bit less competitive. So the positive side of it is if you're buying a house, especially a first-time home buyer or move-out home buyer, you're going to have more chance. You're going to have more chance. It's not going to be a pit bull dogfight to get where you got to get to. Okay? It's not going to be a crazy, ridiculous thing. Okay. So that's on the buy side. Got 2 offers accepted this past week. And one was I offered way below list. So that's something new too, is we're seeing below list kind of stuff. So what do I tell buyers? I tell buyers this. You still got to be prepared for a move-in ready, beautiful house. You still got to be prepared to go the distance. You still got to be prepared for over asking, appraisal guarantees at some point, and some occupancy. You still got to be prepared to do that. You still do, because on really nice homes, you're going to have to, okay? Because there's a couple of factors that are still in play. One, seeing a lot of junk. A lot of people have been told for months and months and months that now's the perfect time to sell, and they put their beat up old house out there. If you're going to put a beat up old house out there, you better be ready for some price adjustments. All right, you better be ready for some price adjustments. So that's that. Now, on the list side, again, I cautioned a seller. I met with a seller in Lincoln Park yesterday, and this is what I told him. I said, okay, you have to look what's around you. There was 3 houses on the market in that neighborhood in a quarter mile, which that's new too. Guys, in the past 6 months to a year, if I list a house, it's the only one or one of 2 houses in that market. Okay. So we had the house in Lincoln Park on Garfield. It had 3 other houses. One was right across the street for a certain price, and it was sitting. So I tell folks this: if a house is sitting that's similar to ours at this price, you got to get underneath it. You got to get somewhere underneath it and hope that the condition of your house and the price somebody going, oh, I can get more for my money. That helps, right? That's what you're hoping for. Now, you still want to try to build that frenzy. You still can. You just got to be list price isn't sale price. Okay, where you list it, you can still get that frenzy of people coming through, but you got to be smart. You got to position it in a place where you're going to get lots of action. The most important thing you can do on a listing when you're selling your house is get as much action as possible. That's the most important thing. Okay. That's absolutely the most important thing. So if you were listening to what I said, tell me in the chat, is it a buyer's market, a seller's market, or is it in the middle? Which one do you think? Is it a buyer's market, a seller's market, or in the middle? In the chat, tell me. Is it a buyer's market? Type it in there. Seller's market, or in the middle? So I'm going to say this. Chris Wojcinski, you're probably right. A little bit longer. But it's really starting to shift. It's really, really starting to head toward the middle. Okay. So I love me some Shelly Gambino. Seller to middle-ish. That's a fun word. Yeah, so that's kind of where it's at. So if you're planning on making that move, you're going to plan on selling your house, you want to get it out there as soon as you can. I always tell people that the 4th of July is kind of like that. After that, rest of that July is kind of dead because people are taking vacations and stuff. So yeah, definitely a seller's market, but it's still heading toward the middle. And I'm telling you just from facts, from data and from facts, that there's so many price adjustments I've seen in the past 2 weeks. That means it's just people are just throwing any number against the wall and seeing what happens. And now it's going to be people are adjusting. When you start seeing price adjustments, it means that realtors are starting to see a change that they're not used to. So yeah, definitely still a seller's market, but it's changing. No, Steve, I tell you why you're not going to see that. Let me tell you why you shouldn't see that. Because 2 things. One, and we went over this a couple of shows ago, okay? Appraisal management companies are like middlemen, right? That where appraisers can't talk to lenders anymore. They used to be able to. So that stops the, well, I needed to come in at this number, right? So that stops that. And 2, you can't build a bunch of houses, 1 million houses in a year. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to, the amount of homes on them that are available is still low. The inventory is still low. So that's what's going to keep this thing from going goofy. There's still low inventory, but it's starting to loosen up. So 2 things at once. Rates went up. Inventory is going up a little bit. So it's going to start moving toward the middle, guys. I'm just telling you, you heard it here first. It's going to start moving toward the middle. That's what's going to happen. Now, let's go to what you've all been waiting for. Ding. What realtors see? We have the chance to make you a millionaire by sending you a scratch out tip for the best caption for what realtors see. Most of these images that I put out there are ones that I've seen personally, but as always, I got a crazy flow of people that send me all kinds of stuff. Very interesting ones for this week. Okay. I will not prejudice it. So who's ready for what realtors put ready in the chat, please. If you're ready for what realtors see, put ready in the chat. If you're ready, Sarah Hankins in the house. Good to see you, young lady. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Kathy's doing it from Vegas, baby. If you're ready for what realtors see, put ready in the chat, please. If you're ready for what realtors see. And again, the rules of this. That is true, Mr. Greger. That is definitely true, sir. That is definitely true. I'm ready, but I can't see. I'm ready, but I can't see. All right. So, image number 1. I saw this one. Hang on 1 second. Let's see if I can make that bigger. Image number one, went outside. I was looking outside the door wall of a house, and I saw this. And I saw this. Let's see if this is going to make it easier. Hang on 1 second here, guys. This is what I saw, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Okay. I looked out. That is a gate for a pool. And that's exactly what I saw right there. So I saw this at the house. I want to say we were out. We're Huron Township. I think we're Huron Township. I think. So seriously, I'm always lurking. That's awesome. You just made my night, kiddo. You just made my night. That's awesome, Sarah. I like that a lot. So, first picture there for what realtors see. Your job is to caption this. It's a big foot. Steve Kreitz says, what else, guys? What else you got? I looked at the door wall. King Kong is here. That's a good one. I like that. That's funny. House is moving. Yeah. House is moving. Yeah, that's a good one. That's funny stuff. King Kong is here. Harry and the Hendersons for neighbors. I like that. That's fun. But yeah, I'm telling you, I can have it verified by other people. I looked out the window and that's what I saw right there. You want one of those, Zach? Absolutely. You should get one of those. Guys, I'll give you 1 minute to answer. I'll give you 1 minute to answer. What realtors see? The winner gets a scratch off that could be worth millions. Watch out for the splash. Great view. That's good. That's funny stuff. Oh, geez. Funny stuff. Great view. Go away. You got 30 more seconds to answer, guys. You got 30 more seconds to answer. 30 more seconds to answer. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Robert Gregory, Move In Yeti. The house is Move In Yeti. That is our number one winner for What Realtors See. That is our number one realtor, our number one winner for What Realtors See. He wins a scratch off that can be worth millions. Robert, if you win millions, let me know, sir, because I'll be with you on that one. Number two, What Realtors See. Number two. So we're going kind of with the theme here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going kind of with a theme here. Let me see if I can make this work. Hang on, let's see. I don't share my screen yet. I got to get this one kind of situated right. I saw this. It wasn't a house I showed. It was a house across the street. I stopped. People must think I'm crazy because I stop all kinds of ways now. I stop all kinds of times now for stuff. It's kind of a similar theme, though. It's kind of a similar theme. So the house across the street, let's see if I can make the view a little bigger for you. So there it is, okay? That's the best I can do for you guys. Notice those are all figurines. Those are all dinosaur figurines on that person's front porch. Or the front porch, in the grass, everything. I pulled up next to that. I was like, what in the hell is that? So there it is. Look at that. I'm just telling you, look at that. That's crazy town. Kyle Matney in the house. Holy Fish Lake Road, ladies and gentlemen. How about now? Can you guys see it now? Fish Lake Road, come to see me. Halloween all year round. Zach, not bad. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Dynamite. That's pretty good. That's a funny one. Jurassic Yard. Prehistoric form and miniature. Looks like Pet Cemetery. Kinda. Guys, I'll give you 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Jurassic Hood. We play serious in this Jurassic Hood here. Jurassic World all over again. You got 30 seconds, guys. Tripwires. That's pretty good. You got 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds. Give me your final best answer. Land Before Time. Wyosaurus. Tim Hurston in the house. Wyosaurus. That's pretty good too. Keep Jurassic off my grass. That's a funny one too. That's a good one too. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And the winning answer is Dynamite. Why do I love it? That looks like my kids. That's good stuff. I was in awe. I had to sit and stare at it. So Janine McKay is our second winner. Now, as I cannot remember if I showed this to you last week or not. If I did, please correct me. If I did, good to see you, Tim. Good to see you too, sir. Good to see you. Absolutely. Always good to see you, my friend. Last one. What realtor see? Number 3. Number 3. I don't think I showed this to you last week, but if I did, correct me. I'll make a change. So this was in a basement. See if I can't make this view smaller. Hang on. There we go. So that was in a basement. Yes, that is a tree. That is a tree. Those are support beams right there, those black things, and it's a tree. If I showed that to you last week, I apologize, but I don't think I did. So what do you got for me? Again, if you caption it, your caption is the best. If your caption is the best, then you win a chance at millions on a scratch off. I'm stumped. Dawn, good to see you. Solid roots. That's pretty funny too. You stumped me. That's good. Hold my limb. A tree grows in the house. A tree grows in the house. Definitely when I be buying that house. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, what the hell is that? I showed it to the buyers like, oh my, that's scary stuff there. Give you about 1 minute to answer. Keep my tree staying dry. Very good, Zach. Very good. I like that one too. Puts the lotion on the bark. Forest back scratcher. One treehouse lane. Yeah, very good. And it's in the basement. I'm telling you. It's the upside down. A little Stranger Things reference. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, guys. You got 10 seconds. Prehistoric pole dancing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was good. That was good stuff. Got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I tell you what, guys, it was a toss-up a little bit between a couple, but I got to go with prehistoric pole dancing. Prehistoric pole dancing. Ay. Crazy, 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 crazy. So Kathy Cordy is our third winner. Guys, so hopefully, it seems like we had a lot of new folks join us tonight, which is always good. Hopefully you take a little heed in what we talked about today. There is change in the air. It's a positive change for a lot of folks. It's definitely a positive change for a lot of folks. If you didn't notice what I have on today, I got my Mimi's Mission shirt on today. We have a golf outing July, I want to say it's 18th, 17th, 18th off the top of my head. So you know anybody's thinking about golfing? Nobody thinking about golfing? Maybe check that out. As always, if you join the Talkin' Real Estate Facebook group, there is an after show. We have an after show. We go a little bit behind the scenes. So if you do that, of course, it was good, Steve. There's nothing I can do about that one. Guys, so I'm going to jump on. Yeah, Mimi's is good stuff. Mimi's is good stuff, Don. Mimi's is definitely good stuff. So I'm going to jump on our Facebook group, give a little after show. So if you have not joined our Facebook group, Talking Real Estate, check it out. It's been a great show. Okay, I enjoy you guys immensely. Saw a lot of faces I haven't seen in a while. I'm Scott. I'm sweaty hot, and it's definitely Talking Real Estate. See ya.